All right, Shalom. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to all the brothers in this truth. I'm really not for sure what I'm gonna title this lesson, right? But I'm gonna be getting into, I want to touch on a few scriptures, that's dealing with, people, and who might be dealing with, coming into the truth, right? And, having family members who stuck on, what they believe in and what they've been taught, throughout their life, and what they believe versus what versus what you now know to be the truth, and which makes more sense. And you try to, you try to bring them into this thing with you, not understanding that it might not be for them, right? Because I did that at first. I first came into the truth. It was, what I'm saying? It was just so much like knowledge I was getting filled with, you know what I mean? And the only thing I'm thinking of is, man, I could tell my family, put my family up on this, put, people like my mom and my grandma, because they go to church, right? And of course they're Christians, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was raised. I was raised as a Christian, you know what I mean? And go to a Christian church, with a diverse congregation, you know what I mean? And the pastor only preaching, what makes the people feel good. You know what I mean? Despite the word, despite the truth, and despite, what's supposed to be, because if you're going to teach somebody, you want to teach them right. You know what I mean? You don't want to be deceiving, you know what I'm saying? But that's what the churches is doing, right? And so I came into it and I wanted to spread the word, to some of my loved ones, thinking that they was going to be proud of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, Quan, he just came and he just told us something that makes sense, but it didn't work out like that. It ended up actually going into an argument, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing worse than getting into an argument with your mom, not even realizing that that's going to happen, because your mind frame, and not just your mom, anybody, it might be your brother, it might be your sister, your mind frame is going into trying to, share what you learn with them, all right? Because you want your people to be into the truth with you, right? So you try to share it with them what you learn, but it ended up turning back and ended up biting you, right? And now you regret even having that conversation with them. And so that's kind of what what I'm kind of getting into. Only got a few scriptures on it, and what inspired me to do this lesson was one of the apostles did put up a quick video on it, and he kind of went into this topic a little bit, right? And I wanted to do a lesson on it as well, so only got a few scriptures on it. So I'm gonna start in Mark, right? And I'm gonna start at chapter 3, and I'm gonna go into verse 21, and it says, "And when his friends heard of it, they went out to lay hold on him, for they said he is beside himself." Right? So he out there preaching the word, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shai, he out there preaching the word, trying to bring, his people into the fold, trying to let them know, like, look, you know what I'm saying? Trying to spread it to them. And they saying to each other, like, man, what is this dude doing? What is he talking? This dude crazy. You know what I'm saying? He out there talking that nonsense, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it be. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because, you might try to explain to somebody that you close to, you know what I'm saying? They might be eating, just going into the dietary law, they might be eating catfish, or they might be eating pork, stuck on pork. And you tell them, like, look, hey, man, you going off. And you can show it to them in the scriptures, and you ask them, like, do you believe in the Lord? Do you believe that the law, statutes, and commandments, like, are you supposed to follow the law, statutes, and commandments? They'll tell you, yeah. And then And then you would ask them, do they believe in the Bible? And then they'll tell you, of course they believe in the Bible. And then you would ask them, well, if I go in the Bible right now and show you where it says you're not supposed to be eating what you're eating right now, then what? And they'll say, well, I'm still going to eat it, right? So pretty much saying, fuck the Lord and fuck what he got to say. They're going to do what they want to do, right? And that's pretty much, how it be. You know what I mean? So when Yahweh Shai is out there preaching the word, right, feeding the gospel, you know what I'm saying? People looking at him like, man, what is this dude talking about? This dude crazy. Then his homies, or not homies, but people that knew him, friends, because it said friends, you know what I'm saying, probably try to go out there and try to stop him, try to tell him, hold on, wait, fall back. Stop. Don't be doing that, right? Because it wasn't pleasing to the rest of the crowd. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We not trying to please the rest of the crowd, right? So from there, I want to go from there to the book of Job. No, it's not Job. It's hold on. I think it's lucky, brothers. I'm trying to get to where I need to be. No, that's not it. Hold on. I'm trying to get on track here. Lucky. Job 19. Job 19 and 13. All right. It says, he hath put my brethren far from me, and my acquaintance are verily estranged from me. You know what I'm saying? Meaning unbelievers. You know what I mean? They'll, not believe you. You know what I'm saying? You'll try to preach them what you know, and then they'll tell you that they think you crazy, and then spread the word to other people, telling them that you crazy, and then have other people drawn away from you, right? Because they actually really think that you crazy because of what you believe in, what you know to be the truth. You know what I'm saying? But they stuck on this plantation Christianity or this Muslim all of that bullshit. You know what I mean? 14. My kinsfolk have failed, and my familiar family have forgotten me, right? Because now that you're not living off the same laws now that you're not living off of the same, beliefs that they're living off of and doing the same thing that they're doing, then they look at you as the outcast. Now you the outcast, you the black sheep, you the crazy one. You know what I mean? And that's where he meaning, like when he said that my familiar friends have forgotten me. You know what I mean? So let's see what this is. John 2. Yep, so that was pretty much it. I just had a couple scriptures that I wanted to get into. Couple of scriptures I wanted to get into. It was one more that I had that I'm trying to find. Okay, this is 1 John, right? Chapter 2, verse 4. He say, he that say I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. Right? And I go into that one because you would be dealing with, right? You might deal with a person who might say that they believe in the Lord, right? But not following none of his laws, none whatsoever. They doing what they want to do. They're going strictly off what they believe in, their feelings, you know what I mean? And they believe that no matter what it is that they do, right, they can live their life however they want to live their life, and the Lord is just gonna say to hell with it, let them do what they want to do, and just pretty much forgive them for whatever it is that they do, which it don't say that in the scriptures. You know what I mean? So you say you believe in the Lord, but you don't read the Bible. Or you can go right into the Bible where it says it gives you the law, statutes, and commandments. Now, we not living off the law, statutes, and commandments, or we're not doing the law, statutes, and commandments perfectly, right? But we are rehearsing them. We are trying, you know what I'm saying, to the best of our ability. And you got people that's not even doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's not even doing that much, not trying at all. You know what I'm saying? They eating what they want to eat. They, you know what I'm saying? They doing all types of things. They smoking, you know what I mean? They committing adultery, you know what I'm saying? Stealing, doing all types of stuff, right? But then say that they believe in the Lord, when right here in 1 John, it clearly say, he that saith I know him and keepeth not his commandments is a liar, and the truth is not in him. That's not in him. Right, so that explains it all. That person is a liar. You know what I'm saying? Whether it be your family or not. You know what I'm saying? Whoever it is that this goes back to, 1 John verse 4, then it's telling you right there that they're a liar, right? And they living their life based off a lie. You know what I mean? So with that being said, I'm gonna end it off right there. I want to give all praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Shalom.